Hi, it's Miss Michelle with Michelle Stone Masterpieces. And today I'm coming to you with how to create your very own color wheel with primary and secondary colors. So let's get started. So first I start off with a piece of paper and something round to draw my circle with. You also need a ruler and you need the three primary colors, yellow, red, and blue, as well as purple, green, and orange. So first I'm going to draw my circle. And so there's my circle. You should be able to see it. Actually, I'm going to draw it a little bit darker just so I know for a fact you can see it. There we go. All right. Okay, and so now I'm going to draw a line down the center. So vertically from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And then because I only need 6 pie pieces, I'm going to kind of guesstimate where the center would be. Let's figure it'll be right about there. And then come over here. And you know what? I can already see that my pie pieces are not going to be exact. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, they're not going to be exact. And I am all right with that. Good enough. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're going to start off with your pie pieces will be a primary, and a primary. So I'm going to start off with red here. And so red, yellow, and blue are primary colors, meaning that no other colors are, it does not take any other colors to create red, to create yellow, or to create blue. So, and I'm going to try and stay in between the lines. If you don't stay in the lines, that's perfectly fine. Just do your best. And I like to do like nice long strokes, go back and forth. And that way they're nice and even, and I'm practicing what that looks like for upcoming art projects. So, yep, so here I'm going in here. And awesome. So there's my red. And then I'm going to come in and do, so I'm going to skip a spot and then do yellow here. I know yellow is kind of hard to see. And in the position of the sun, it's showing really bright here, but you'll get it. So then we're just going to go back and forth, nice, solid, even strokes. Okay, so now we've got the red and the yellow, and now we need to come in and do the blue. So then that means that if we're skipping a spot and skipping a spot here, then the blue would be here. So again, I'm going to come in and, whoops. And try and outline it so then that way I know where I'm coloring. So as you can see, just taking like nice long strokes. And so the purpose of the color wheel is to begin to understand color and how they complement one another. And this is the basic color wheel where you have just the primary colors and secondary colors. And this will be very helpful when you're putting drawings and paintings together. Okay, so I've got the blue and the yellow and the red. Okay, so here's my next question. What if you mix, if you mix red and yellow together, what color will you get? Did you say orange? You did. Awesome. So now we're going to pick up our orange colored pencil, and we'll outline. Good job on guessing the orange. It's important as you're learning about colors, it's really beneficial for you to get this information, for you to understand it, because then things will start to make sense to you. Like, I live in Florida, so whenever anyone around the Gainesville area, there's a lot of people here who, where I live, who follow the Gators. And the Gators colors are orange and blue. So these are complementary colors. All right. So now let me ask you, do you know what yellow and blue makes? What'd you say? Did I hear green? That's right. Good job. So now I'm going to take my green colored pencil and I'm going to fill this in. And again, I'm doing nice long strokes. So I can be nice and even. Now, sometimes it doesn't, it's really important to, whenever you're learning how to like fill in space, to do it like nice and smoothly to kind of get that practice down, because it's one of those things that like once you know the rules, then you can break them. So, all right. So now what do you think? What's our last space right here? So we've got red and yellow make orange, yellow and blue make green. And so what does red and blue make? Purple. You're right. Good job. Way to know your colors. So just go ahead and fill this in. Just like that, nice long strokes. All right. There you go. Okay. So you got that. All right, so then let me ask you. If you are, I'm going to take this a little step further. If you're going to mix yellow and red together to make your orange, what color would you start off with? Did you say yellow? Yes, you're right. Because if you're going to make like an average colored yellow, you would need or an average color orange. You would need, if you started off with the red first, you need a lot of yellow paint to mix into the red paint if you were doing it by paint. If you were doing it by colored pencil, it would have to be like yellow a little bit of red, come back in with the yellow. But because I had my orange colored pencil, I just used that. But typically especially with paints, if you're mixing colors, always start with the lightest color first. It makes life a whole lot easier. So if you were doing orange, it would be mix the yellow first and then add a little bit of red at a time. If you're doing green, again, start off with the yellow first and add a little bit of the blue at a time. And if you're trying to make purple, I know these are both kind of fuller bodied and darker colors. So, but start with the red first and then add a little bit of the blue at a time. And so then that you'll get your purple. And so the complementary colors are orange and blue, green and red, and then purple and yellow. And so if you ever want to like decorate, you decided that you want your bedroom to be blue and you're like, oh wow, you know, I need an accent color to kind of make things pop. If you sporadically did like, it doesn't even have to be like the opposite orange. It could be, you know, you could do like a deeper blue and a lighter orange, more like a sherbet, that kind of thing. If you're doing yellow and purple, you could have like a yellow room with splashes of purple in it. And you know, and there are all different variations, different tones and shades of each one of these colors. And so it really kind of depends upon the balance. But so here you go. This is just a regular color wheel, a simple color wheel with primary, and secondary color wheel. All right, so there you go. If you have any thoughts on it, if you did one yourself, please go ahead and leave me a message. Let me know how it turned out. If you have any questions, post below. If you haven't subscribed already, have mom or dad subscribe for you. And be sure to click that bell. And so every time I make a video, you'll be able to see it. All right. Thanks so much. And have a great day. And remember, doodle the residue of your day away. All right. Thanks.